Alright, so that was stupid. I guess I just can't play anything today. Bummer. I guess I'll get back into it. So early on here, we can use charge shots to push through everything. There is a mechanic that really doesn't see a lot of use in the X3 version of Mega Man. You actually can get a higher value of damage than intended when you dash and shoot your uncharged shot or dash lemons. It'll up the damage from 1 to 2. This only works on a few things in this game. Normally in X1 and X2, it works on everything, including bosses, but here it's been modified so it only works on regular enemies. And Maho, the very first boss. So, for the most part, it doesn't really, it's not super useful. But that's the reason I can get through a lot of these enemies without using charge shots, is because I'm actually getting double damage off the regular shots because of the dashing with them. So that was really bad movement, but better than nothing. So Mac here is pretty much a all-show boss. We're just going to hit him with a fully charged shot here. We need to hit him with the saber and something else, but that's the quickest way to do that. Okay. You want to kind of get Zero in the right position so him and X both fall into the place they're supposed to be in the cutscene, and shoot the carrier that's holding X as soon as possible. Okay. So Maho here can... Basically, we're going to want to hit him with uncharged shots. That'll do 3 to him, and 2 fully charged shots, or 2 fully charged shots, and then the rest green. So when you get hit like that, you could just be an idiot and fire off into the sunset. So yeah, there you go. Not a great Maho fight, but could have been worse. At least, the problem was that I whiffed a fully charged shot, so that's really obnoxious. Because what you're looking for is you want to go in with a fully charged, hit him with the green shots, and then wait. Don't bother with the fully charged shot until the last one, but if he hits you, just finish up the charge and then jump. That kind of thing. So we're going to go here first. Got to hold down start. The PlayStation 1 version has a lot of differences in it. Mainly that there's cutscenes when you enter a boss stage. If you remember some of the older Mega Man X games, or just X in general, that there's a little cutscene when you enter a boss stage where it kind of shows the boss and X3 can skip that normally on the SNES version, and in this version you can actually skip that as well, but it's not that normal little intro. It's actually a cutscene, so you need to hold start to avoid loading the cutscene. So it's quite a bit of time you can save. That's cool. And by that's cool, I mean that's obnoxious. Alright, so we're actually going to want to jump off this as late as possible, rather than early. Because if you're early jumping off of that, you end up falling all the way down into the boss room, and it's really hard to get back across to make the jump again. It's better to jump late or not jump at all and fall straight down, because it makes it coming back up and trying to jump again a lot quicker. Otherwise, you end up jumping into the boss door and then looking like a complete dingus. So right here, we're going to do Buffalo. This fight's pretty straightforward. We're just going to jump up and wombo combo Buffalo into the wall here, because his AI is kind of goofy in that if it thinks you're trying to jump over him, which as long as you're above his boss height or whatever, you end up triggering him to turn around to try and run into the wall to keep you from getting over him or punishing you. But it's actually a really exploitable AI tick. That makes our lives a lot easier. You can actually use uncharged shots as buffered shots here and save time. We're just going to start splitting a lot earlier than I normally do. I like to split after kill, not after explosion. Okay. So, going in on Crawfish next. You can do either Tiger or Crawfish. I'm doing Crawfish for S-Blades. It'll make movement in the final stages a lot easier. But you gotta be careful in this stage, because if you bonk in bad spots, you can end up losing a lot of HP. In a marathon run, I would only tank a single death here. But in an actual like PB attempt, I'm gonna take 2. You start out with 3 lives total, so you need to die twice because I want to death warp out of the next stage. And this is the quickest, fastest place to do so. So actually, I'm going to spawn right on top of that platform once I die. So I'm going to die here once, spawn on the platform, die again, get myself down to 1 life, so I can death warp out of Vile's secret stage and not have to deal with Vile or any of the other stuff. So, yeah. Just trying to get down the ladder, apparently, is too tough for me. Okie dokie. So the air dash isn't super important for what I'm doing. You normally would want this for the elevator climb in Doppler 2 to save a lot of time. But I'm not very good at doing saber neons and stuff, so it loses me a lot of time. So we're gonna just climb up here. Okay, you gotta be careful with the air dashes, because you can end up air dashing into the wall. That wall right there is actually a pain to get through. That guy right there only does 1 damage, so there's no reason to not just tank the hit. Crawfish here can be pretty dangerous. Tiger can give you really slow patterns, so I opt to go Crawfish first. If you're able to do resets, Crawfish is probably the better option. Or not the better option of the two. Okay, you gotta be extremely careful. If you get hit by that backdash, you're gonna lose a ton of health. Okay. That was not a good Crawfish fight, but good enough. So that backdash does, like, almost all your health. With base HP and no armor or anything, so you really can't avoid to tank that. That's why I played that a little bit safer and stuck to the wall on some of those. So we're going to head in and take care of Vile now, right after this cutscene. So killing those 2 bosses will trigger Bit, Bite, and Vile to start spawning. Bit and Bite will both show up. Bit will show up in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th stage randomly, and Bite, the big one, will show up in 5, 6, and 7. Or 6, 7, and 8, excuse me. And Vile actually has hidden secret stages in a couple of the stages. We already took out Crawfish and Buffalo, where 2 of them already, 2 of the teleporters are. We're going to head into Crawfish because that's the quickest teleporter to get at. And also has a... for a marathon, this is also pretty good too, because there's a Rampok. There's normally what's the word I'm looking for here? There's this spiked wall here. Oh my... Okay, I didn't even despawn it properly. If you get far enough away, you can despawn that elevator. There's going to be plenty of healing objects on this climb here, so I should be fine as long as I don't get bonked 1,000 times by junk. Okay. If I did have a sub-tank, I could try and fill my HP there. Okay, that's... normally climbing ladders would be quicker if you have both the Buster upgrade and the Boots upgrade, but since I do not, I've got to try and stick to the wall and do dash jumping, or just jumping in general to get the damage out. I'm going to play it a bit safe on the mech here. I have had the mech glitch out and like, instantly kill me. It's not very common, but You mean why did I quit the last run? Not quite sure what you're... I need to actually focus here. Alright, so I'm not actually doing... I didn't even do that close to correct. Okay, so you want to tank damage, but you don't want to tank too much of it. I'm going to play this a little bit safe here. Okay, I don't want to get hit by the fire again. That does way too much damage. Okay. Oh, so I've just been having a hard time today actually getting a run going. I have, like, misinput all over the place. I screwed up ATB management in Chapter 4 Annex. I screwed up Crab Warden. I screwed up a lot of things. There was a lot of mistakes I was making. Today is just not the day, I guess. So we're gonna actually... There we go. So if you hit down and start, the game will incorrectly load you into the Doppler stages on the PlayStation or the Saturn version of the game. I'm gonna take this a little bit slow so I can... so I don't get hit by the ceiling here. So you can climb up one side of this wall, but I've had an issue where I've, you know, missed enough inputs that I almost got squished or got squished. So you can grab that HP if you want to, but yeah, I was just playing awful today. I tried and tried and tried. I really enjoy X3. I'll probably go back to the SNES version when I get a good enough run on this. The thing is that, can I... That was not good. I very much made a mistake there. You know, it might actually be faster to escalate that. I don't know, though. But yeah, I was just playing pretty awful today. Okay, so I could shoot that guy as I climb up the wall. That's the lazy way to come down to make sure I don't bonk on anything. Okay, so I do have one extra hit on the boss from one of the attacks God Car Machine will do. But I need to stop taking damage on dumb stuff. There we go. So God Car Machine has two attacks, and one of them is way less lethal than the other. He can either A, grab you, slam you into the wall, punch you, and then that basically one-shots you because it'll do enough to tank your entire HP pool. Or you can, or he'll use his saber and do launch saber attacks. So I'm gonna wait it out here and see what we get. Okay, when I see that, I want to play it safer. Okay, I'm really, like, pushing my charge shots too far to the point where I'm not getting the proper amount of damage. Dude, it's eating my jump inputs. I don't like this. Ugh. There we go. Pretty rough overall, but I made it out alive. That's the important part. So I do have continue now. I can die a few times, and it's not too bad. But we're in the final game stages with only 2 boss weapons, no armor or upgrades. So this is actually, like, really dangerous. We can very easily get mud stomped, especially in this stage. We have a lot of really powerful enemies because we killed Vile. Okay, we're gonna have to switch over to... can you... we want to switch to 0 here. These enemies do a ton of damage, and my movement was not the best. So I ended up getting hit way more than I should have. So I'll have to do this segment with Zero. Luckily, Zero has extra HP, so we're fine. We're also going to... would you... So what I'm trying to do here is... Okay, I gotta make sure I don't get grabbed too many times. Okay, and I'm gonna die. Oops. That would have been really bad. That's run over if you die there. So I'll have to be very careful about that. Problem is like, sometimes you have to be within a certain distance of the bee. You have to beat like a bunch of very specific requirements. I'm gonna just bonk here and take the reset. I'll lose the life, because my HP is so low. Yeah, 4. It'll take me too long to refill my HP. I mean, I guess I could try. Just give me the hit points. Nope. Yeah, I should have just died. Yeah. Okay. Of course, hey! Okay, so the reason I was trying to use ice is because ice will one-shot an enemy in most cases and force them to drop health like that. So we're gonna be in for a pretty slow snail ride here. There will be a few spots where I jump up to try and spawn the other snail a little bit sooner, so that is a little bit of a time loss. I should have definitely just tanked to death immediately. So what I'm trying to do is get this next snail to spawn sooner, so I can get up the wall a little bit quicker. If you pan it on camera soon enough, the next snail will spawn quicker. You can climb up this wall through, like, getting invincibility off the enemies, and air dashing, and doing some kind of, like, glitchy movement. It's fairly difficult to get up the wall consistently with that, though. So it's not something I would suggest doing. I want to try and get this next snail to spawn ASAP, because then I can do this. Because I'll end up having multiple hellets. Okay? So you don't have to go to that one. You can kill those hellets on this side. That was actually really, really early. So what we're looking for here is a 2-hit on the octopus here. You can just die out of Death Warp out of this stage, but then you end up having to do it again. Probably in a marathon, I would... Wow, that's actually... Good luck. So yeah, that's pretty decent overall. The main time loss and save is actually Sigma, but now we have all the tools that we need to rush through the rest of the enemy stages. So this is why it's all stages. And any percent run would continue on at this point, but we're going to actually go back and knock out all the bosses with the saber. So we're going to be in a pretty interesting spot here, where we have access to the saber for a lot of the mini-bosses that would normally be obnoxious to kill. That's not what I wanted. Okay, I was one shot short. Alright, sure. I really shouldn't have grabbed that, but sometimes I get a little bit... Hey! So the up dashes can be canceled pretty easily by accident. So you gotta be kind of careful about how you're doing stuff. We're gonna grab this heart tank, not because anything coming up in the next few minutes is necessarily difficult, but mainly because... oops. I forgot you need to hold the charge coming into these. So this is bit. And that's bit. So normally he's pretty difficult, and you need to beat him with the ice shard weapon. That'll do like 3 damage per hit, and then you want to kill him with a regular shot. The reason is I'm using the saber is because it... Okay, I probably should have grabbed that HP up, but whatever. So these mini-bosses here are normally weak. This boss right here is normally weak to ice, which is really weird because the boss is weak to ice as well. But he's definitely allergic to the beam saber. Most of these enemies, the beam saber does, I believe, like 16 on hit. And then it will do like 16 each frame or something like that. Yeah, I think it does 16 each frame. So the enemies that don't have invincibility get tanked out really quick. When you're factoring in that stuff. So we're going to be using S-Blades here to clear out most of the enemies. Kind of forgot what I was doing because I'm used to doing 100%, which is the SNES category. This is kind of pseudo 100%. I could blade the Seahorse here. Problem is Seahorse can, once shifted into phase 2, will go into the floor. So we're going to go for the quick kill with ice instead. So we're just going to stun him consistently. Not bad. The time loss there is Bit showed up in this stage, so I'll save the time in another stage. Most people that run X3 will group stages 3, 4, and 5 together, and 6, 7, and 8 together. So they don't have that variance between Bit and Bite. You could sub-split if you wanted to, Rhino. But it's not necessary. So now we are just going to use S-Blades to rip through this stage. There's a lot of wall-locking screws or ceiling-locking screws in this stage that can make movement through here pretty much obnoxious with regular Buster, but S-Blades makes quick work of them, so we're just going to take advantage of that. If you kind of hold a neutral direction on a... Are you serious? Normally you want to air dash across, but I got caught in the garbage disposal. So I don't have to worry about holding charged sabers into the mini-boss rooms now that I've taken care of Bit. But I need to make sure that I'm being careful about... Okay, that's stupid. I need to make sure I'm careful about, like, not throwing myself into the ceiling, so... So here... Okay. I was trying for a weird, glitchy movement that, like, you don't want to go for normally. The nice thing about this is I'm going to jump into this mini-boss, and then I'll get invincibility and tag him with the blade. There we go. No invincibility equals instant shot. This guy is usually pretty rough, honestly, in a casual run, or even in a speed run, because you have to jump into the mini boss and just kind of stand on him and spam, which makes him very difficult to kill because you're constantly just taking damage, which makes a lot of these rooms a lot harder than they need to be. I'm gonna get hit by a rock though. Oh, I didn't. Interesting. So, the bosses are all going to fall down to the blade here. So I'm actually going to just let Rhino hit me and then charge. These fights are not very interesting. Oh, cool, I accidentally used the saber during that. Oh, cool, I accidentally used the saber. So, I made that take way longer than it needed to because I just can't... So there's the time save from not having Bit in this stage. But normally, you need to wait until you're still in iframes so that you can deploy the sword safely. So we're going into Catfish for some armor, I guess, here. So we're going to head back into Catfish. Armor is not really needed for anything in too particular. I'm going to use it for some of the... Here, I want to be on this side. Oh, that's... Okay, whatever. Sure. Optimal. So there is a art tank and a sub tank we can get in this stage, but we're not going to be able to get them. Okay, that's really weird movement. So we're going to do the one Saber Neon I can and will do in this run. This is absolutely... Okay, fine. This is 100% not needed to do this. Okay, I did that wrong. And I need to... Well, that's a little bit of a time loss there, having to despawn the ice like that. So I need to... I'll explain it after I do it. What am I doing? Oh, I'm letting go of the dash again. Okay. You gotta be careful with how you do this. I keep doing a bunch of... Okay, I did that incredibly wrong, incredibly long. So, it's a non... It's not difficult, unless your brain is kind of like on this. So what you need to do is you need to up dash. During that up dash, you have to slash with the saber and jump at the same time. The game will think you're on the ground for a frame because of the way the saber works, and it's like... Hitting jump and shoot is like, there's a bazillion frames to hit it on. So I did that all sorts of wrong. Then you need to switch weapons so that you can air dash again, because when you're in the saber, you're actually locked out of performing an additional action. Great. So I'm trying to get a little bit of health here. I'm trying to fill up my sub-tank as much as possible. Okay. Now we're good to go. There was another HP up there, but I actually couldn't use it for anything because I accidentally bonked all over the place. So you need to air dash up, hit jump and attack at the same time, and land. So I'm going to lose a lot of time here because of how long that took. But trust me, it's really nice to have that extra level of protection. It's not that hard to do, it's just something you need a little bit of practice with. That one is about as free as it gets. That's why all stages is kind of interesting, because you can grab the armor, and you're not too heavily penalized for it. And Big Sigma does a ton of damage, so the armor plus a couple of HP upgrades and sub-tanks will put you in a pretty decent spot. So we're going to go into Beetle, and then take care of Hornet, and Tiger will be the last we take care of. But we have everything we could possibly want for the rest of the game. So we're just going to abuse S-Blades a bunch. I'm going to grab this. Not optimal, but it does get us where we want to go. So we're gonna go for the charge here, just in case Bite shows up, which is what we got. So he's gonna always throw a magnet on the wall. Hey, Louise. About to watch awful. No! Damn it! Why am I so bad at this? There we go. Hopefully I don't get big smoked by Big Sig. Hey, everybody. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. I'll try not to be too awful at Mega Man X. Oh no! Ladder! Ladder! Why are you so grabby? So drill is actually a really nice utility tool in Mega Man X. For whatever reason, it dumps out the invincibility frames, or the hitboxes of the enemies it makes contact with. Wow. Okay, so we're just gonna come over here and grab this garbage. Up! Why'd I do this? Oh, dude! Dude, no! The hack is at it again. Hey, everybody. Not nowhere near as good as Louise. I hate to break it to you, but, you gotta try, right? You gotta try. I should... Okay. Actually, I do have Triad, so I could be using that. There we go. Whew. So we're gonna head into Beetle here. Beetle can give you a couple of different moves. They all stink. What you want is the hop. And that is not what you want. I hate this so much. I'm so bad at managing my Saber charges. This red needs poo-poo. Poo-poo. But we did get Bite, which means we should have time save in either Hornet or Tiger. I probably should switch back to Tiger second. S-Blades is really powerful, but not as much as I thought it would be initially. Thanks for the good luck. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. A marathon let me do this for them. I don't know why. I'm assuming they didn't watch the PV video. Whee! There we go. I need to get a full charge here for the stupid mini-boss. I'm not even sure how to work the timing on the blade here. I think Choco... What was it? Was it Choco Man I was watching? Does a fully charged shot here, jumps, and then drops down. We'll see how this goes. Oh, I hate this! I hate it so much. Like I know what I'm doing. Alright, let's go. Actually, I think Drill might be better here. Nope. Nope, it's just a lag. Central. You know what? I'm gonna grab the health here. I don't trust myself to not die. Imagine letting me run Mega Man X for a marathon. Oof. What poor life choices lead you to that point? Let's see here. Yep. Okay, that's what I want. Okay. Maybe they thought I was submitting Louise's run, and I'd be doing commentary for Louise. So Beam Saber, he's too good. So we're just gonna kind of step right here, and then walk back. Oh god, this is gonna suck. I gotta wait for him to cycle again, because I screwed it up. There we go. That's the one thing I love and hate about X3 is fake time saves everywhere. Fucking everywhere. It doesn't matter anyway, because at the end of the day, Big Sig's gonna Big Sig me down. He's gonna slap me into the dirt where I belong. Alright, so back into Tiger. I grab that last heart because I'm a big Bobby. Yeah, Big Sig, big fear. If you don't fear Big Sig, there's something, your head does not work properly. Hey! Okay, sure. Wait, did I actually need that in my sub-tank? Why did I wait? Like I need that HP for something. Fuck off. Dude! Hey, you can get that in a single frame. Nice. I didn't realize that. I thought you had to two-cycle Big Boy here. Didn't realize you could hit him with the same shot. Let's see here. Time to drill our way through. Okay, good. Drill's right there. So we already got Big Boy, so we don't have to worry about anything that way. Bobby Heart. Let's go! My movement isn't super bad, but it could be a hell of a lot better. I'm gonna have to practice offline, I think. What am I doing? Like that, I'm actually gonna be able to reach that? I know I can't without a second air dash. You guys ready for freaking Dingus City? Tiger, 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 uppercut. What are we gonna get? Okay. Free City? Sounds good to me. Ugh. Now let's see if I can make it through Doppler 3 without, like, wasting a ton of time. Decent enough pace. So now we're moving into the boss rush. This is basically the same level of difficulty no matter which mode you were going in. The only time that this is ever really hard is... Wow, that was a stupid way to lose some HP. The only way that this is ever really hard is in low percent, and to some extent, any percent. But any percent always gets the saber too. So like Buster only or low percent are the only hard categories, to be honest. What am I doing? Legitimately. Dude, what are you doing? Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. It's legitimately hard if you if your fingers are slower than your brain. That was really awful. Sorry. It's a definite marked decrease in quality from Louise to me. That's just how it bees. Okay. Okay. I'll just count myself lucky. Armor does, like, mitigate a lot of the risk here. I don't have hypercharge, so bonking isn't really, like, efficient in any sort of way. Yeah, right now. I mean, I guess you're right. Whee! Saber be free! I'll finish a run, but I don't know if it's gonna PB, because that requires me to not die to Big Sig, right? Big Sig do Big Sig things. Big Sig hit big hard. I'm so stupid. What? I got the empty saber glitch. What? What's going on here? I'm being scammed. I didn't realize the fucking saber was a microtransaction. Shit, where's the credit card? I gotta insert the credit card. What the fuck? Oh, that, well. Okay, well, at least I know. Hey, seriously, get out. You know what? I'm finishing a run. I don't know the quality of said run, though. Where is it? Dude, what is this? What am I doing? God save me. Send in the speedrunners. Oi, I'm up 2 minutes. Let me see if I can waste that in the boss rush. It hurts. It hurts. Oh my god. I don't know if I can safely hit him with the saber without causing phase transition. That's the thing I couldn't remember. Yeah, we're gonna just not do that. Dude, that saber, like, you... I feel like I gotta mash for it sometimes. It's just like... I know what it is. It's the Buster shot, like... I gotta wait for it to clear. Okay, that's good. Big baby mode engaged. Oh no! Scissor Shrimper! Oh my god, get off me! Holy shit. I almost got shrimped. Ah. Oh, your incompetence is showing, dude. If I... Alright, fine. If I need more than this amount of HP, something is seriously wrong. Oh my god! Could not have been any more unlucky. Well, that was actually a good pattern. I just fucked it up. I need to learn my saber management a little bit better. The movement of a chimpanzee might be better. Yeesh. Oof. Stick to Metroid Dread, scum. Oh god. Let's see here. You guys ready to watch me lose all this time on Big Sig? Nice boss rush, dude. I need to sit down and practice individual things. I think this one's all on, you can do it with the passwords, so all I gotta do is get the right password to practice this stuff. Time to die to Sigma. My favorite death place. Could we just... Look, man, it's not even that hard. Of course. What am I doing? Lord. What? Oh, shit! I can't believe I'm losing all of my sub-tank today. Oh my god! I don't know about that part about finishing a run anymore. I can't. I'm gonna die to Big Sig, 100%. I don't know what the fuck that was. Dude, I had a breakdown on Shield Sigma. There's no way. There is absolutely no way in hell I'm gonna survive this. Oh my god. We're gonna play this safe. I hate everything. I fucking suck dick, dude! Sorry. Death was not optional. Oh god, why am I so bad at Big Sig? I need to practice this asshole. Oh, nice. I'm glad I could get plenty of HP drops after I died. Dude, come on! This game is being a bitch. Dude, look at these HP drops are hilarious. What is this? Ugh. I always die on Big Sig. Literally always. I don't know why I died to fucking Shield Sigma. That was, like, pretty pathetic, honestly. Every one of my runs, I think, has had a death to Sig. What I shouldn't have done was tried for the over the shield. I need to take the slow route for this. That's the problem. Jump, stand, dash, jump, dash. Okay, whatever. Jump, dash, jump, dash. There we go. Good lord. Imagine! Fucking imagine! I think this is the one I gotta practice, though. For whatever reason, I'm, like, extremely bad with Big Sig. And I'm okay with Shield Sigma. I haven't practiced it in literal years. But Big Sig, not so much. Oh, I did not want to do that early. Mm-hmm. Are you fucking kidding me with this, though? I'm gonna die. Please. But this is where, like, please don't die comes in. This run's so awkward that it's like, it's really hard to not get roasted here, right? There we go. Okay, we're fine. It was I got the raid energy. That run was such shit. Oh my god, that boss rush was horrific. And that Sigma was even more horrific. Well, I mean, at least I'm beating my 100% time consistently, right? Whew. Big Sig is dangerous. You gotta respect Big Sig or you're gonna get punished. I think that'll be it for today. I appreciate the raid though, Louise. I want to practice some of this stuff offline. Yeah, it is a new PB. That is true. I finished the damn game and got a better PB. Like a 46XX or 45XX, I guess, is my goal right now. I mean, 10 minutes behind, like, actual good players, yeah, I can take that. I think that maybe it is higher than 35. I'm not sure if it's in the 40s. Doppler face, no space. I mean, this is all it ever is, right? Jank, 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 jank. Ogres. Oh, God. That run. I gotta practice Sigma. I can't believe, like, I at least had a chance on Big Sig if I hadn't have fucking headbutted the fuck out of Little Sigma. For, like, every HP point I ever had, ever. You know, the thing is, I would have died in that second round if I hadn't grabbed the extra HP and fucking Hornet, actually, thinking about it. Putting that extra training wheel on got me through the freaking final boss fight. But yeah, friggin' my main speed game, Final Fantasy VII Remake, was just absolutely bodying me today. So I think I'm done. Getting a run of this done is... I'm trying to get like one run a day on the weekends. But, thanks everybody for coming by. I'm gonna dip on out though. I'll see you guys later. I wish I could send you somewhere else, but I don't really have very many Brazilian streamers, and I'm sure a lot of you already dipped out because of Big Dumb, Big Sid, Big Bad, Big Game. But thanks everybody for dropping by. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. Peace. See ya.